versus Mundungu.
Oh, these stats. Look at these stats. I mean, the imbalance here. I love it. Econ 1-2 last MT. Mundungu always really good. And now they're playing each other in a back 6 match.
Yeah, Mundungu obviously has a huge amount of experience, is one of the only 2 racers to have the OG mark on their... Well, no, actually. Maybe there are people who do have OG, but they missed some in between. It's only 2, Mundungu and Nighty, who have joined every single mystery tournament since the beginning. And along the way, Mundungu has picked up 3 top 8 stars. So he's the only player now remaining in the bottom half of the bracket who might take a top 8 spot away from someone who hasn't been to top 8 yet. Someone maybe like Econ, who is hoping to like make something pretty awesome happen here in their second mystery tournament.
I remember us being confused by this avatar, and you thought it was like a bug eating this guy or something. But I think it's a guy in a mud bath or chocolate bath or just some kind of bath.
That's what it is. Something about my cursed brain was like, yep, he's definitely just getting sucked into an olive. And he seems to have made peace with his incoming death.
You know, sometimes there's nothing you can do.
Mundungu has had the lowest res avatar in a way that has been troubling Maurice for like 2 years now.
I fixed it, I posted it, I gave it to him. He's doing it on purpose. I mean, which is fine.
He should upload a higher quality version that is...
Oh, it's like a PNG of
version.
horrible...
Yes.
It's a PNG with a lot of JPEG artifacts, yeah.
Well, these 2 played a lot of games, but we're not going to get a chance to take a look at them.
Oh, crap.
We got to jump right into this race.
Oh, crap.
As Maurice rushes to crop the DS screen.
I didn't join the race.
Probably where we should be.
But they started without us.
They're playing the video game. So Maurice is going to crop this live while we squint and take a look at Ivy the Kiwi for the DS. This is a lovely, lovely video game. We're super big fans of it over here. It's wild. This bird is going to run automatically to the left and right, and you influence its path by drawing these like vine leaves. And it looks like both players are starting with the sort of rudimentary strats with like, of course, this is where they would start. This is where I started. It wasn't until pretty late into the race that I started to unlock the true potential of the things you can do in this game. For one, you can pull on a vine, and it's like an elastic band, and you can have the bird get kind of nestled back into this sort of crevice of the band, and then snap, you can release it and send the bird flying. It will go beak first and smash through blocks, which is going to be necessary. But that's not even the true way to play this game. It's all about the shovel. It's all about the scoop and shovel, the scoop and fling.
Yeah.
We haven't made a name for it yet. We almost saw a little bit of it there from Econ.
Yeah, you can kind of accidentally discover it.
I think whoever discovers it first is going to do well in this race. It's really something.
Yeah, but imagine you have like a corridor, and then Ivy the Kiwi is like running around here, and then your mouse directs kind of a shovel, like you said. You start up here, and you direct like this.
Yeah.
And you're drawing one line, so your line is gonna first start like this, and then go like this, and then this. And so your Kiwi, your Ivy the Kiwi, is gonna get pushed along that line that you're drawing.
Yeah. Then it has collision the whole way during its swoop maneuver. So it's like a broom. You're kind of brushing this bird along. But you can brush it any which way. However you move your line is how you will scoop the bird. Oh, we're having this problem of you got to stop as well. You only have 3 lines on screen at any given time. So if you want to get rid of a line, you have to draw 3 more lines, essentially.
Oh, Mundungu ran out of time. Mundungu has not cleared the first level.
Yeah. Has yet to
Meanwhile,
master
Econ
the techniques.
is flying. which is ironic because it's a Kiwi. They can't fly.
They can't fly. This whole game would be a lot easier if this bird could fly.
Oh.
Oh, we saw a little bit of a fling. There we
You can
go.
accidentally grab the vine.
I did that a lot. It's a tough game to control. This is a DS game. They're playing with a mouse, and the precision
I thought it was
is
easy.
required. Yeah. Of course you would. I'm here to tell you, for most people, you're going to
fling it?
accidentally grab your vine sometimes.
Let's see if Econ has audio.
Or accidentally not grab your vine sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, it must be even worse on an actual DS. You know, like, your screen is kind of miscalibrated. The touches don't quite end up where you are. You're looking at it from kind of an angle. Your stylus, who knows where it's touching the screen exactly.
Oh, Mundungu has started to adjust in line in real time while the Kiwi is on top of it. They've only used it to very gently bring the Kiwi to slopes, see? But, oh come on, why is it stuck? We're on the verge of seeing the discovery of the scoop.
What does the pastebin say about scooping the Kiwi?
I don't know.
And it says... nothing. It doesn't allude anything to you being able to interact with the Kiwi while a line is being drawn.
That would be in line with the original pastebins for this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's a tournament about finding out how to play the game as fast as possible.
So look at this, oh, just barely, perfectly drawing this line over the stairs is Mundungu. So catching up a little bit.
Huh? Tiny bit. Econ has not stopped.
Keeping the bird up on a vine instead of walking down below to give you more space and freedom to draw vine. Oh no, that spikes! Wow, nice reactions.
That was like a Mario Maker thing.
Econ is not drawing a vertical wall. It was like always swiping horizontal.
So we have the minimap of the level in the top screen. So scanning that before you start the level could be a good idea. Like here, we want to go up at the fork, not down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you would ever go down. Maybe there's like feathers there. We don't care about feathers. Whoa! Did you see that? That was amazing!
It's looking really good. Econ's already
no.
on World 2 here.
Kiwi! Get that Kiwi as it died. That's cute.
I feel like it would be cuter if it said it at other times.
Well,
So
it
you
hasn't
did not
said
have
anything.
To kill the Kiwi in order to hear it be cute.
I mean, did we kill the Kiwi? I feel like it's like lemmings. They just kind of...
Now we're getting into the philosophy of video games here. What happens when the screen fades out and you go back to the start? What does that mean?
What if you teleport? Is it still the same person, or... Oh no! Kiwi!
Fail. Mundungu is a struggling. This slope is so steep.
Yeah.
And it's just flung the Kiwi over the vertical wall that was meant to prevent backwards progress from the Kiwi. I really like the extended slope, though. That's an important concept. The Econ is not really grasped that the line that you are drawing has collision with the Kiwi. That's one of the realizations you need to make to sort of take your Kiwi game to the next level.
You gotta do that if you wanna, like, esports.
Yeah. We did just see there that you can just bump the Kiwi with the vine and it will kind of knock poor Ivy forwards.
Yeah, we're really looking for shovel movements. So like Mundungu should do a move like... Oh, let me try to...
Mundungu should do something, because it's having a lot of trouble with this section.
Mundungu should move like the mouse like this.
Yeah.
Which will make this line go like... And the Kiwi will get pushed. Okay,
we got a vertical level now. This is going to invite flings because you can't walk up.
I mean, Econ is doing it anyway. So little fling there, but look, that's not a fling.
Yeah, we're seeing a series of bumps into the air by drawing a vine into the bird. And we're seeing some slopes to let you walk a little bit up.
Oh, look at that.
It's mostly this rather than bird launches.
Econ is launching backwards.
Yeah, he's not pulling down and then releasing. He's pushing up.
He's bumping the bird. Which, I mean, it works.
It absolutely worked. That was a pretty timely clear of that level for someone not employing the scoop.
The scoop? There's two eras to this game, the pre-scoop and the post-scoop.
There really is. I cannot begin to express to you how much the game changes when you know how to do this thing.
I don't have a time in this. Oh yeah, ID challenged me to this game, didn't he?
I think you challenged him.
Oh, well, whichever it is.
We're invincible. Is that what that means? I don't know what that means. I forget what this...
Sounds right.
Top score.
That's another clear. Econ is a whole world ahead. Mundungu isn't even halfway through World 1.
Mundungu is on the same part. It's these three ascending things at the start of 1-3.
The Super Mario Bros. 1-1. You know, the pipes at the start.
Of ascending heights, yeah.
Or maybe it's 1-2, actually.
And the frustration from some of the movements on Mundungu's screen is palpable.
Has already resized the screen, so I'm gonna have to recrop it.
Well, it's looking increasingly like we're gonna have 3 new faces in top 8 this year.
Is this a qualifying match?
This is not.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah,
as long as Mundungu loses, someone's gonna get it.
Oh, he's... I was kind of doing like setup stuff, and you said something, and that's what you meant. Mundungu is the gatekeeper for these other people.
Yeah.
Oh, the launch tutorial. Hell no, we're not doing the launch tutorial.
Econ is on World 3 and doesn't even know. Like, put the scoop aside. Okay, here we go.
I was like, is Econ not gonna find it because he's been like doing it backwards the entire time? Oh, he's trying to grab the vine, see? Was drawing basically on the vine. I'm surprised it didn't grab.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It can be a little bit frustrating trying to go fast in this game.
Don't crash now.
Hope that's the stream and not the emulator.
I mean, we've seen some tragic redraws, but this would be the most tragic. I feel like the Econ has this in the back.
Econ could start over from 1-1 on a new emulator. Econ could run to his friend's house and borrow his computer, and probably still be okay in this race as it currently stands. Mundungu is so good at moving backwards, says Exuno in the chat.
I mean... Alright, here we go. This will work.
No, the corner!
No,
you know the corner's a problem. Okay.
Like a little bit off corner is okay. It's like a... Oh no.
Oh my god, the spikes.
Okay, we have a security back there.
But what's the plan? Oh, bump the bird. Bump the bird
and
make a new line. Just you can stab the bird as well.
Oh no.
You can just like poke like if you have if you think of your vine as a gigantic poking device, you can just shunt the bird forwards with the end of it.
Poke her? I hardly know her.
Oh, just barely breaking those blocks is Econ. Look at the map on this level, too. What a disaster.
Oh, this is the getting over it of IV to Kiwi. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Missed the vine.
Yeah, and look at the starting point of the...
Oh, come on! Alright. And the screen is constantly moving. It's moving up and down, you're trying to grab this stupid line. Oh, I like this actually. Going back and forth makes it unlikely that you fall further down than you were, because you're destroying blocks.
True.
What's a good finishes? Like always getting on the stairs at the end, the podium. pretty quickly. Alright, Mundungu, show us the stair climb.
They're going to be beating World 5. Now, the worlds do get harder. But I think we're still going to see a really good time from Econ, even without an early discovery of the scoop. Oh, seen a little bit of scoop.
I mean, if we go by previous race times, the best time for World 5 was 30 minutes. So there's still plenty of game left. If Mundungu learns about the shovel, and the thing is, once you know the shovel, that's basically all you need.
Yes.
The shovel replaces everything else you might find useful in this game.
Till the block shows up, and then you have to
Yeah, I
get
guess,
into torpedo mode.
But getting it like up the block after destroying the block, that's a shovel.
Yep. This is this game has a speedrun on actual hardware from Calimball, who is just a marvelous speedrunner. Just one of those like really naturally talented sort of person, and they just it's a real treat to watch them play this game.
It does seem like a game where you can just go really fast. Also, it seems like the longer you draw the line, the more the bird will fling, which makes sense. But Econ is drawing not very long lines, so the bird is barely flinging. Don't accidentally grab one of your previous lines when doing this.
Oh, I was trying to exit on the bottom one.
Yeah, but then
It's closer.
But then did like a really funky jump there. Alright, Mundungu, show us the moves.
Yeah, Mundungu must have died to some of the spikes or something later on.
Mundungu restarts because of the timer.
Oh.
Oh look, we're just starting high now, but here, these spikes like prevent this. But no, go high, go high! Oh, no! No! Don't launch him over the left, please. No, no!
If only you could draw a new line which scooped up the bird and
Oh, like that?
flung it over to the right. Well, that vine was snapped. Did you see that? It was loose.
Maybe drag that
Saggy
too long?
vine.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never seen that.
Econ is playing the Canadian movie Cube. Half of these cubes
I know that movie.
have a deathly trap in them.
Yeah. That movie's not very good.
It's kind of a cult movie, I guess.
Yeah. Saw that movie on TV.
Ah, tried to grab the vine, but failed.
Waiting for the fling. Expert launch.
What was that?
We're gonna click
One of
through
these lights
plus
has gotta
blocks.
work. So, chat said, I think Exuno said that Mundungu came off a win of Line Rider.
Oh,
And
really?
This seems very Line Rider. Like, not
I
necessarily.
don't know exactly how that one plays, but
So, Line Rider, the not old Flash game, like a game where you actually have a goal, you have to make the Line Rider guy go to a certain spot. Like it's like
Okay.
Bridge Builder. You know Bridge Builder games, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Sounds like more of a puzzle game.
He made a meal of it despite the win. Is that good or bad?
If you make a meal of it, it's bad?
I would assume it's good, but then it's like despite the win, so is it bad? Line Rider is nothing like this. Really? I feel like drawing... this game and Line Rider and Kirby Draw game, whatever it's called, I feel like they're all very similar. What's a Kirby game called? Kirby
I mean,
Canvas?
line drawing mechanics are rare in video games, so anything that has it obviously shares a common bond. Nice save from the spikes there from Econ. The map does not show you any spikes, so you have to react to those.
Yeah. with Shrammel's Nose. Canvas Curse, yeah. I played that in some tournament or something. How far the bird flings? How far the bird flings is also kind of dependent on if it's like close to the line. If it's currently jumping and you slam the line into it, she really doesn't jump as far.
Okay. Mundungu misread the map.
Oh.
But what's here to stop Mundungu?
I mean the goal, but I believe. Kiwi. What? Just draw some lights. Yeah, there we go.
Stage clear.
We sometimes talk about when do you feel like you're behind. And this is when I would feel like I'm behind. 100%. 20 minutes into the race and I'm not done with a fifth of the goal. Yeah, I'm behind.
It would have been much earlier for me. Around the time I sent myself flying backwards over my protective wall.
That was pretty funny though.
Oh, the scoop! Econ is scooping. Look at this expert control.
Yeah, just walking on air. Walking on sunshine over here. Kind of gloomy.
Is not using it to, like, you know, drastically lift and fling the bird?
Yeah, not so much of a shovel, more of a flying platform.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, if you make it too long.
Gotcha.
Which is really not much of an issue because one line can be longer than the screen and you can have 3 of them.
Oh,
I think
we saw the scoop.
Did you do like a 180?
Yeah, we saw a.
Oh, don't get moused! Ooh, scoop! Don't get moused!
It's still trying to fling. The scoop would be the preferred method.
It's fine.
Has yet to realize its power. We're seeing lifts, is what we're seeing.
Oh, what?
Scoops.
How is the bird... Like, that was perfect jumping there.
Yes. Econ has really mastered the bird bump. Bumps with the best of them.
He's trying to drag this stupid line. Right, there we go. Oh, beautiful. The scoop. That was a scoop. Not quite a scoop, but like half a scoop.
After being stuck on 1-3 for about 18 minutes, is already done 1-4. And 1-5.
Oh, there we go. The finish is not that important, but you do it 25 times over the course of the race. So like getting some consistency of landing early on the steps can actually help. It's like the one thing you can train over the course of the race.
Just really like Econ's control of the bird.
Yeah, it's only improved.
Mundungu almost accidentally scooped the bird up into the spikes.
Econ took long on this level that Mundungu is currently on. That was way faster than Econ did it. Ah, bird! There we go.
Slamming the bird down. First time we have to do this. As we get into the more dramatic, dark middle chapter of the Ivy the Kiwi journey.
Who put this mouse there? Why is this mouse so big?
Oh, the scoop! The scoop and the poke! Mundungu is unlocking the secrets.
I wasn't looking, and then I started looking after you said that, and it really doesn't seem like
and really wasn't doing anything. It's not grasped just how powerful that thing they were doing could be. No. And yet, here we go. No.
I mean, it's doing well enough here with these flings. Oh, was the scoop right there?
I almost wonder if the pace bin should say something like Like, I don't know, something to just be like, hey, look, man, there's some. You should play around with some stuff or something. I just
Maybe it could say like, the bird will collide with vines while you draw them, and you can move them around.
No,
Too
I
obvious.
don't like that.
Too obvious.
No, it's not even too obvious. It's even kind of harder in some ways. Like it's like, what does that mean? Like I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to think about it for the whole race. You know.
By the way, do we still have a prediction? I think we had a prediction for Galaxy Ball.
Oh,
Predictions are over. Was that prediction reset? I want my points.
Mundungu with a scoop.
Kiwi.
Look at that. It's so powerful.
Mundungu
I don't
scooping?
think it's nearly enough. Yeah.
Oh, we're scooping. Yeah, look at. Oh my god, look at this
Look at it.
scooping. We're going the
You
wrong
just
way,
make
but
it go
whatever.
where you want.
We're going the wrong way, but who cares?
It's gonna be too late. There's no way. I mean,
Not on the left.
Econ is still on 5-1.
But on the left, do it like this. I mean, no. Econ would have to lose in order for Mundungu to win. I know that sounds really stupid, but like the ball is in Econ's court, as they say.
Yeah.
Like a sports
Oh,
thing.
that launch was so meager that Econ was able to land in front of the rats and run away from them. It's just this assumption that like, well, the game would be broken if you could do that.
Yeah.
You know, like clearly they want you to draw these lines and they want you to fling the bird.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
Why would they even have so many of these other mechanics if you could just scoop the bird everywhere you want it to go?
Whoa. Oh my god. Okay, this rat is. Okay, draw some lines, let the rat go, and then box him out.
Oh. Shut the door.
3 times. He's not coming through.
5-1 finally cleared.
Ah.
Mundungu on 2-4.
On top.
2-5 now.
The scoop. Okay. That was pinball.
Oh. Pixel perfect bird bumps from Econ. Running astray a little bit now. This is the level where you will accidentally discover the scoop, I think.
Yeah, you just go left, right, left, right, left, right.
But Econ is so good at this poking and bumping. Okay, he's reverted to a couple flings now. These are working out well, but now we got spikes, so more control is needed.
Oh,
Oh.
we're on the
Oh,
spikes.
fine.
Game's crazy.
I don't
You
care
can
about
be
no
on the
spikes.
spikes.
Spikes are a platform to me.
Oh,
And you're dead.
oh, right up the butt.
Mundungu got trapped in the bottom and was like, well, there's no way out of this. There's no way to scoop the bird up there. Yeah, so there are some games that are like, if you try to play this in the way that we didn't intend, you're going to have a bad time. You're going to need to figure out what we wanted you to do and do it. And anything else is just going to be a waste of time. And sometimes it's the opposite, and this is that sort of game. This is the mad scientists sort of
Get the
game.
star.
If you're this... The star will help here.
He was like avoiding it on purpose.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, barely saves. Okay, has the star now. But yeah, if you're the sort of person whose eyes light up when you see some janky nonsense, do something unexpected in a video game, and you're immediately the gears start turning, how can I use this to my advantage?
Yeah.
This is the kind of game you want to draw in your mystery tournament race.
Yeah, something like Bridge Builder or Besieged or something like that.
Yeah. But we've seen someone like Snowdozer, for example, sort of self-diagnose himself as favoring something more slow and
my God.
cautious
Oh
and
my
thoughtful.
God. That was crazy.
It was really good movement there from Econ.
Yeah, this is not a game about going slow. It's now. Where was there a rock?
You could get the rock up here and roll it through this diagonal and then all of this. But, like, why? That's 5-2.
Mundungu is catching up more than I thought, but still 2 worlds behind.
Yeah, I mean, it was 4 worlds, so to cut that massive gap in half is pretty incredible. I wonder what happens if you just take 1-3 out of the goal. Which is, like, totally not a fair thing to do, just to be clear. But if you just remove the time spent in that one level from both players, you probably end up with something pretty comparable.
Mundungu is scooping.
Oh, what is this now?
And grab the line.
He's trapped in a tomb of his own making.
And grab it.
Econ with just enough of the drill beak to get the mouse, and that's 5-3.
Yeah, 2 more levels.
The music is so dramatic.
It's got like this maybe rain going on in the background.
Yeah, or wind.
Oh yeah,
Very somber.
the trees are very metallic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like if we stop the race after Chapter 5 and then make them play more like the rest of the game, Mundungu would win. Mundungu has the strats.
Well, is not scooping like a madman, you know? These are moderate scoops.
Last level. What are we doing?
We do have to go straight up, huh?
And then to the right here. Always check the minimap.
Oh,
Check
yeah,
this.
sees it now.
If a racing game has like a minimap, I'm gonna look at it so much. I noticed that in Racing GP. Like basically between every turn I'm gonna look at the minimap.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're... Imagine if it crashes now.
Hold on! There's just half a level, not even.
That's
The
it.
spikes are on the ceiling. There's nothing to stop Econ.
Not done.
3101. That's a pretty good time, if I remember, right?
So compared to the previous race, it's number 2 out of 6 now, I think? 5? But actually, so much Fabs finishing this race in first place with 27.
Mm-hmm. I don't actually know what the rest of this game looks like. And I think I would like to know.
Well, too late now.
We did get that forfeit from Mundungu afterwards. It would not have been surprising at all if they were still back on World 1. But they did start to figure some things out. But it seems not soon enough.
Where were they?
They finished at 3-3, something like that.
Oh, wow.
That's the voice of Econ you're hearing. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, Mundungu just got really, 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 really stuck on 1-3.
I don't remember what level that is, but I can definitely see somebody getting completely stuck in a game like this.
Yeah, so let's talk technique, right? There's a number of different techniques. The game sort of presents itself at first as like, oh, you can draw a ramp or make a wall, and then it starts to become clear that these things have other properties you can make use of, right? You can pull them and fling the bird. But the real power is how you can sort of maneuver the bird with the active line that you're drawing.
Yep.
So you were pretty good at drawing a line that would sort of go through the bird, and it would poke him and bump him up into the air. And you would often, I think, sort of use that as an opportunity to sort of draw a line under it in the air and catch it and then like fling it afterwards, that sort of thing.
Yes, I did that because I found that to be more reliable than actually using like the slingshot thing. Because I kept, I mean, I don't know if you noticed it, but I kept trying to pull a string and I would keep like drawing under it. And then because you can only have 3 strings, I would delete the string that I'm doing and I would suffer for like, I don't know, 30 seconds.
Yeah, no, I get you. I definitely had that same experience when I played this. There's an even more powerful version of what you were doing that we've been calling it the scoop, which is if you have an active line, you notice that the line still has collision with the bird while you're drawing.
Yeah,
right?
so you wait until the end and then you launch it?
You just like fling the line upwards, and it will like a pinball flipper will just.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and so you can do it in like a pretty controlled manner. The bird kind of wants to stick to the vine. I misled you, I think. He doesn't really send the ball flying like a pinball flipper. It stays on the vine, so you can sort of just steer the bird almost exactly wherever you want. Scoop this way, scoop that way, scoop this way.
I kind of did that, I think, unless we're talking about different things, but I kept doing straight lines for the bird to walk on, and then it would go down or up, depending on where I wanted it to go in the end. We may be talking about different things, I don't really know.
Yeah, it's more just an exaggeration of what you were doing. Like if you were to watch the Callum Ball has a speed run of this game, you would probably start to see like just how wild you can get with it. Like you can really just kind of make the bird go wherever you want. You could be done levels in seconds. Anyway, you did really good, especially without making use of the full power of the scoop. You had one of the better times we've seen in races of this game. And you just generally looked really good out there.
Well, I felt like I was playing awful, but I'm glad to learn that.
Yeah, no,
I'm glad to learn that I did good.
Your comments and the game made you feel very powerless.
Yeah, because I kept dying to like... It just felt like it was completely... I kept trying to control the bird and the bird just did whatever it wanted to.
Yeah, or you end up grabbing one of your lines that you meant to draw, or you end up drawing a line where you meant to grab, and...
To me, it almost kind of felt like... or a rat. Oh my god, I can't believe that one. It happened like a couple of times. There was just a rat off screen and I just died to it.
They give you this mini-map, but there's nothing useful on it. Doesn't show you spikes, doesn't show you enemies, doesn't show you blocks.
Yep.
Did you find yourself sort of being ready for what the level was going to do because of the mini-map? Did it help?
Well, it helped in like maze-like levels where I needed to look at the goal. Like for example, the last one, I just looked at which hole I need to go on.
Yeah.
Aside from that, not much, since the only thing that there is the goal.
Well, with you eliminating Mundungu, we have guaranteed 2 new faces in top 8 on the bottom half of the bracket now. One of them could be yours.
Ooh.
There's 2-3 matches, something like that? Let's see. I'm scrolling. I'm stalling while I scroll. Yeah, your road is clear. But it's tough. You gotta get through callback, and then someone 325 who has placed as high as 3rd, I think, in mystery tournaments. Maybe a really strong opponent. You're gonna have to beat a top 8 player to get to top 8. But it's just 2 more matches,
Yeah. Oh my god, if I get to top 8, I'm fighting Okami again, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
that'd be fun.
Well, fun is ultimately what we're after. So, thank you so much for coming out, playing a fun game, the hard as it may be, and we wish you the best of luck.
Yep. Thanks. Yeah.
You know, in German, a pinball is called a flipper.
A pinball?
Yeah, like
the ball is
the
called
machine.
the flipper?
No, the machine.
Oh.
Like the whole thing is
Okay.
called flipper. But then the things on the flipper are also called flippers. What's up with that?
Okay. I feel like that happens. The baseball in baseball is called a baseball.
I just think it's weird how in a different language it's a different object in the machine that it's named after. Especially since flippers were not an initial thing in pinball machines. Pinball machines used to not have flippers.
What did they have?
Just the plunger, the launcher.
You
then
just
you-
launch it and then watch it go. It was
You would-
pachinko. It was
pachinko, yeah. And then
Oh,
and then people were like, oh, it's kind of risky. It's kind of a game of chance. New York doesn't like that kind of stuff, so they added the flippers, and then they banned it anyway. It's a cool story. So we've got time. There's no match. A pinball ban in New York, big deal. And then so some people were like, no, it's a game of skill. So they went to a court to have it unbanned, and they got an expert witness, Josh Sharp, I think was his name. And he came in the courthouse. They had a pinball set up for him. And he said, okay, I'm gonna launch the ball, I'm gonna shoot it with this flipper, and it's gonna go there. And he did exactly that, and they were like, okay,
Oh.
that's it then. It's a game of skill, not a game of luck. So it was unbanned, and
so if he had fucked that up in front of everyone,
Maybe.
he would have ruined pinball for all of
Maybe.
history.
like maybe the next 20 years or so, the golden age of pinball basically wouldn't have happened.
Wow.
And then his sons, Zach Sharp and some other Sharp, they're current like top players. They won the world championship and stuff a while back.
Awesome.
Isn't that crazy?
I love that. Thank you for sharing that. That's the best outro we've had on the Mystery Funhouse. If you have a fun story you want to share, send it into commentary at mysteryfun.house. It's an email, and only Maurice has access to it, so I hope he's
I
looked
will-
at it.
No, it just lands in my regular mailbox. I will see.
He'll
it.
see it. There's no way he won't see it. You can send fan art, you can send pictures of your pets, we'll put them up on the fridge. And maybe we'll respond to, if not just read, some of the mail that we get.
Yeah.
Though, we're running out of time. There's only so much Mystery Tournament left.
Yeah, it's a
Then
bit
we'll
more
have
than
to do
this.
something else.
There's only 2 scheduled matches here, but we have like 10 left-ish.
I could just count them. That's how few there are. I can go up to the winner's bracket.
Yeah, one
and
winner's
see
match
that-
only.
Yeah. Triscorp versus Zek still needs to happen, right? And then in the loser's bracket, Okami versus their opponent. That it will be one of Triscorp or Zek's. We've got Econ versus Callback. Winner of that versus someone 325. That's a total of 4 matches now. Arkless and Bacon Man needs to happen again. You'll see that's going to happen tomorrow. That's 5 versus Muware is 6 versus Jackazam is 7. Marshmaster versus that one guy on the schedule for tomorrow. That's 8 versus Whitley. That's 9.
Yeah, 9 matches, and then we have 8 people left. We're ready for top 8 at the AGDQ channel.
March 16th, 3 p.m. You can see it there at the bottom. It was a pretty good idea, actually, to add this to
Is
the
it 3
schedule,
p.m.?
'cause It might be 1 p.m. That's sort of what I felt in my heart, but then maybe it changed.
I'm gonna ask and fix it on the schedule if it's different.
Yeah, we should. It tends to go earlier because it's going to take a while, and we don't want to be going till 6 a.m. European time or whatever it is. And unfortunately, nothing we do will ever accommodate our Australian friends. But it's definitely going to be early afternoon. So that's what Mystery Tournament looks like in the near future. Just yesterday, we had the weekly blind. So there's always things going on. In the Mystery Funhouse, if you want to join, check out this Discord link in the chat. You can get a role for all the various stuff that we have going on. And you can just sort of come and hang out. We'd like to have you.
Maybe your match isn't the first one. Oh, that's true. I'm like the second winner's bracket match, I think. I think we go top to bottom.
That sounds right. I'd believe it. Well, that's all the time we have today. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Come back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, for more Mystery Tournament 18.